have Solway Sharks coach here with us, Martin Grubb. Martin, a difficult weekend you would probably say for the Sharks.
Yeah, very difficult. It's obviously hard to take when it's top of the table clash over the two games, and obviously both teams have aspirations of pushing for a championship, and we've been asking to play. I guess Whitley probably the same. We've been asking to play in tough games for most of the year, and we came up way short this weekend. I don't think we can have any complaints. The better team won both hockey games. The harder working team won both hockey games. And that's probably more disappointing for me that I thought tonight, in little spells, we played with a little bit of heart, but generally over the weekend, it was tough. We had a plan, we had a process to stick to, and unfortunately we got away for that. Didn't really stick to the plan and didn't really give ourselves a chance to win.
With the games remaining, you'd probably say Whitley are in the driving seat, but the Sharks have still got a good chance to still win the league, haven't they?
I don't think so, if I'm honest. I think the league's over. I think everything, as you say, anything can happen. We won't give up. For us, what we've talked about is trying to look after ourselves, trying to win every game that we've got left to play, including any potential playoffs. And if that happens, there may be silverware at the end for us. In terms of the league, we've just got to look after our own business. We're now relying on other teams. To be fair to David and his team, they're playing really well right now, and if I'm honest, I don't see anybody beating them. So it's tough. It's tough for us to win the league. Like I say, we won't stop. We won't obviously come in and say, who cares now type thing. You've got to care. You've got to try and drive your own team forward and just look after ourselves. But yes, very, very difficult. And this was obviously a massive turning point this weekend, and we come up short.
Yeah, even at sort of 5-6-1, Sharks never gave up. They were still playing. They were still looking to get a second goal themselves. So that just confirms really the mentality that you're trying to put across to your players.
Yeah, well, I thought we got a second goal. Who knows? It's irrelevant now. But it's the one thing we've said in both games. Last night was tough in our rink as well, and tonight was you cannot stop. I think hard work's a choice that individuals have to make. And as a team, we have to make sure that we keep working. Anything can happen in a game. It was 5-6-1. It was still tough to come back. But if you give up and you have that mentality, then teams want to play you. And we've got to be in these games where teams don't want to play us, or at least they know we'll go to the end. I think we've got to try and show that character. And obviously the season doesn't end here. I think that's what we've got to focus on. It's, as I say, as much as a massive disappointment for us, there's still games to go. There's still playoffs to play. And we have to show the right character, the right mentality, the right work rate to say that no matter what happens in a hockey game, we're going to try and play to the end.
Yeah, exactly. It must have been very difficult as well to lose some of the senior players, such as Jarkko Heiskanen, who's gone back to Finland. Has that had an effect on the team in recent weeks?
To be fair to Jarkko, he's been playing ill and hurt for a while. But I think it was tough because Victor flew in on Tuesday. He's been a little bit ill himself, and he's had no games at all. When you throw him into a weekend series like that against a very good team, it's tough to get any chemistry. Well, there's a couple other guys that we're missing, but I don't think we can use that as an excuse, if I'm honest. I think this weekend, we're just beaten by a better and hungrier team, and as much as it hurts us to say that's the harsh reality, and we've got to find a way to improve and come back stronger and try and be better ourselves.
And there's one more game between the two sides in the regular season in Dumfries next month, I believe. But then, of course, there's always the playoffs as well.
Yeah, as I say, we've got to focus on ourselves now. We've just set them a kind of task, a challenge, if you like, to try and go unbeaten, as I said earlier, between now and the end of the season. That's got to include trying to get one over on the Warriors in the next game. And as I say, if that can then take that form into the playoffs, you give yourself a chance. Normally in the playoffs, the most consistent team has a good chance at winning trophies, and if we can be that most consistent team, or at least be as consistent as the Warriors are right now, we give ourselves a chance. If we're not consistent, and if our form becomes patchy, or if we feel a little bit sorry for ourselves and get into a slump, then any kind of silverware becomes difficult. But we now have to just look forward, stick together as a group, and just as I say, look after ourselves, increase the work rate, and hopefully we can still come out with some sort of silverware at the end of the season.
Well, best of luck for the rest of the season, Martin, and thank you as always.
Thank you very much.